Yes students, in this video we will start exercise 3.2 chapter trigonometry NCERT book. This is class 11th video. In this video let us see, this is a plane. Plane is divided into four quadrants. First quadrant from 0 degree to 90 degree. Second quadrant from 90 to 180. Third quadrant from 180 degree to 270 degree. Fourth quadrant from 270 degree to 360 degree. I have written four letters here. There is a trick to learn these letters after school to college. A here stands for all trigonometric ratios. S means sine and reciprocal of sine means cosecant. T means tangent and reciprocal of tangent. And C is here cos and reciprocal of cos is secant. I have written all in first quadrant. It means all trigonometric ratios are positive in first quadrant. All trigonometric ratios means all six trigonometric ratios, sine, cos, tangent, cot, secant, cosecant, all are positive from 0 degree to 90 degree. Means value of these trigonometric ratios will be positive. Now in second quadrant, I have written sine and cosecant. Sine is positive and cosecant is positive. Other four will be negative. In third quadrant, tangent and cot, these two are positive, remaining four will be negative. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant, these two are positive, remaining four will be negative. So you have to learn these results. Now we will start exercise 3.2. In 3.2 exercise, first question, cos x is equals to minus 1 by 2. This is given to you. Cos x is equals to minus 1 by 2. This is question number 1. And this is also given to you. X is the angle here, and this angle x lies in third quadrant, and you have to find the value of other five trigonometric ratios. X lies in third quadrant. If x lies in third quadrant, it means in third quadrant tangent and cot, these two are positive, remaining four will be negative. So we will find out remaining four trigonometric ratios. Before this, you have done three trigonometric identities in 10th class. These trigonometric identities are sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Two trigonometric ratios are used in this identity. Second trigonometric identity is 1 plus tangent square theta is equals to secant square theta, and third one is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. If you see very carefully, all the six trigonometric ratios are used in these three trigonometric identities. Now value of cos is given to you, and cos is used in first identity. So in this sum we will use this first identity here. In first identity, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. By using this identity we can find out value of sine theta. In place of cos, put this value. Cos square means square of minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. If you shift this 1 by 4 on this side, then you will get sine square theta is equals to 3 by 4. And what is the value of sine theta? Root 3 by 2. When you will take root on this side, then plus minus both sign are there. But in third quadrant, tangent and cot are positive, other four will be negative. That's why you will take here negative sign. And we are finding the value of sin x, so in place of theta also we will take angle as x. So value of sin is minus root 3 by 2. Now if cos is minus 1 by 2, reciprocal of cos is secant. So secant is equal to minus 2. If sin x is equal to minus root 3 by 2, then reciprocal of sin is cosecant. Cosecant x is equal to minus 2 by root 3. And all of you know that tangent theta is equals to, or you can say tangent x is equal to sine by cos. And what is the value of sine? Sine is minus root 3 by 2, and value of cos is minus 1 by 2. Minus sine is cancelled with minus, 2 is cancelled with 2. Value of tangent x is root 3, which is positive in third quadrant. And cot is reciprocal of tangent, reciprocal of root 3 is 1 by root 3. And cot is also positive in third quadrant, that's why you will get positive sign here. So in this way, if any one trigonometric ratio and quadrant is given to you, then with the help of these two given conditions. By using these 3 trigonometric entities, you can find out value of remaining 5 trigonometric ratios. So from question number 1 to 5 of exercise 3.2 are related to this topic. I have explained. One sum remaining, 4 sums you will try yourself.